If anybody is here to see Slipknot, before I forget, it's live. The MTV Rock Ring, whatever the hell it was called. I think 2009, and it was a huge concert. I don't know where they had it at. I want to say London, but could have been anywhere. My brain is scrambled right now. This is Deth Fender. Let's just do it. That noise right there was kind of like how I started my stream. But they obviously do it on purpose, and it doesn't sound as annoying because it's not my voice echoing. But Slipknot was always good live, so I'm curious how this is gonna sound. They don't say what stadium it's at, but it was 2009, so it was like a little past their heyday, but still when they were really good, right? Now, this has definitely got to be in Europe because the United States crowds are not this active. But you see, like, bands go to other countries, people are just like into it. I mean, they're just, they go fucking nuts. And you can tell everybody's literally chanting just as Corey's coming out. And that's it, with a little bit of sampling and synthesizer.
Oh, Dankeschön!
Germany? Okay.
Guten Abend, meine Freunde!
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I did see live in London at one point in time, the whole thing. This is a whole fucking, it looks like a city worth of people. All right. The live in London that they filmed, there was a much smaller venue, but it was just a massive like wave of people getting into the music, even toward the end of the concert. Now, I've seen them, I don't even know what tour it was, and some people got crazy in the front, but everybody was sitting down. People were trying to rip the seats up. But, you know, that was in the States.
Wie geht es euch? Wie geht es euch? Ja? Oh, good, wunderbar. Well, Jesus fucking Christ. Is that all the light we can get? All I see are crazy motherfuckers. Give me all the light you got. Let me see all of my fucking friends.
You have more friends than I have. I only have like 3.
Oh, it's been a while, but goddamn it, Slipknot is back in Germany, and it is
Germany's known for having some crazy crowds.
very good to fucking see all of our crazy fucking friends here tonight. We got a lot of good fucking shit for you. First of all, let me say what an honor it is. An honor to be headlining tonight for all of you. It has taken 10 fucking years. 10 fucking years to get here. But goddamn it, we have earned our fucking place in history, motherfuckers! We got a lot of fucking good shit for you, but I need to know. I need to fucking know. Are you ready to go absolutely fucking crazy with us tonight? Then this next song's gonna fucking get you going. I wanna see you jump. I wanna hear you sing. I wanna feel this place come together like one gigantic fist. Are you with?
This is another thing too. This is the Psychosocial mask, right? When they changed it up for that album. I think that's when I seen them actually. I don't know if it was on this particular tour. I do like the new look when they changed it up. I do like the old look too. The old look was awesome, but oh, okay. I was gonna say I couldn't see no.
Fucking crazy with us tonight! And this next song is gonna fucking get you going. I wanna see you jump. I wanna hear you sing. I wanna feel this place come together like one gigantic fist. Are you with me? I said, are you with me?
Damn, that's a lot of people.
Let's fucking do this. These are song heist before I forget. Here we fucking go, Germany!
All right, before we even get into this, I want to pay attention to the guitar tone, the drumming, the vocals. You have so many members. They literally, in the early days especially, Sean's going around and they're tackling each other, like the DJ and the other percussionists. Like when they don't have a part, they're just like literally tackling each other, going after the guitar player, or Paul Gray would smack somebody. I mean, they're just insane. So let's see. You hear the guitar on one side, there's the other one. Okay, first of all, the guitars sound crunchy as hell. You can hear how they have them panned. One guitarist on one side, one guitarist more on the other side, left and right. A lot of bands that have dual guitar players, they do that with the rhythms. It makes it sound bigger. People think that when you have one sound, like one guitar, and you just pan it right up the middle, that's stereo. It's not. It's actually mono, putting it in both sides. But if you put two sources and you pan them, think of it like a clock, okay? 1 to 10, left and right. And you put one about 4 o'clock and one guitar about 7 o'clock. That's more true stereo, because you will hear both guitars. One might be doing something a little different, but they're synchronized together, and it just sounds massive. Usually they'll do a lead, they'll put that more up the middle, and then have the rhythm guitars buried a little bit. Plus also EQ and compression and all that shit, but let's just get into it. Okay, I like that pinch harmonic too, that syncopated part where they pause. They're like yeah, that people think, oh, that's pretty simple to play, but not when you have 9 members, 2 percussionists, you know what I mean, and your main drummer, and everybody is super tight. I'm gonna go back a little bit. Guitars sound massive. Right here. Think that mask that he wore for Psychosocial tour, he had more movement for like his lips, whereas the old mask was kind of compressing his face, and you can hear more of his voice. You know, it's not like muffled like this live like the old mask was. Also, the guitars are super crunchy. That snare drum tone, it sounds like a piccolo, and I know Joey had like a tom size snare drum, so it was a bigger snare drum, but it sounded like a smaller snare drum, which is kind of cool. The percussion, everything sounds good. Everything sounds good. It really does. Also, whoever mixed this for such a huge venue, usually when you have a live recording like this, there's a lot of, especially when you got guys that have their amps up really loud, you'll have bleed through from other instruments into multiple microphones, especially any mics in front of the one guitar. When he's not playing, you'll hear the other guitar bleeding in. It can be a pain in the ass to really mix a band like this live. I'm going to go back a little bit. Just that whole build up. I'm going to go back to the build up.
Are you with me? Then let's fucking do this. These are song heist before I forget. Here we fucking go, Germany! That's right!
You're the
See you fucking jumping!
Yeah, we're going to be. The whole syncopated aspect, the percussion, the drums, the two guitar players. People used to think like Paul Gray was a simplistic bass player. He was really tight with the band. He didn't just like drone one note, be like blah, 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 blah. You can hear him with the drums. That's another reason why this band is so tight. Like a big machine. I also like how the two guitar players doing something a little different. One was doing a vibrato with a couple of the notes, and he had the wah pedal, so it sounded almost like an envelope filter, but he's like, and the other guitarist was doing something a little different. And then they go right into that kind of pre-chorus type of thing. And then they go into the chorus. Right here. So the one guitar player is going wow, and the other one's doing pinch harmonics. And you can hear them. One's on the left side, one's on the right side. They kind of break up the monotony, make it kind of like have some atmosphere, some nuance, and then they just go into that one part. Bam! The backup vocal. That was crazy. The backup vocal sounded like a death metal growl just on the one part. Like, this was never like one of my favorite songs of theirs, but live right here, it sounds better than it does on their album. And there's a lot of things that they added to make their own parts less boring to themselves. Because when you're playing the same song all the time, after a while you're going to get sick of playing your own songs. So in that part, they changed up. I'm going to go back a little bit more. Right here. Badass. And the pyro. Also, when you go into that, back to the main riff, it's kind of a simple riff, but that drum beat, the way he doubles up on the snare when he's doing that, puts a little pizzazz to it. Blast beat in there. Back to the syncopated part. Yeah, they sound really good here. They do. I mean, obviously this was 8 years ago. No, 2009. Jesus Christ, it was fucking almost 15 years ago. Holy shit. 16 years ago. God, I can't count. Holy Christ. Yeah, how time flies. Obviously they had a hell of a sound system. Like whoever mixed this did a great job. But also all the pyro and everything. The playing by all the members was top notch. You know, bands like this don't come around as much as you would like. I mean, bands that really cared about what they're doing, even as they're getting older and just going out there and doing it, right? Just saying, fuck it. We're going to go out, do the best we can, and put as much energy, put it all out there. I mean, there's some really good new bands out there, don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying, Slipknot, one of a kind. Here. Those blast beats too, the rolls. Right there, he changed the drums up from the album, how he was doing more of a simplistic part there. I know on the album he adds more toms, but it was like he's doing more snare than anything, which threw me off a little bit. It's in time. Maybe he dropped his stick. I don't know. I couldn't see. He's trying to pay attention to everything else that's going on. I love the way the parts, the syncopated parts with the percussion and the guitars, that and then to go into that other part, it's almost like a halftime feel. Usually would be the toms, how he's doing like the din. I know it sounds slower, but it's not. It just has a halftime feel to it. And that pause too. Like that roll right there is doing a double time roll. And then he goes right back into the time signature that they're playing. A lot of drummers can't do really fast roll like that twice with a double kick and then just go right back into the groove like that. Just listen to this. Yeah, they changed the guitar part up there too. That wow. Sounds like there's a little bit of, I want to say flange, maybe flange and wah. It's got a lot of distortion in there. Sometimes those effects all sound similar, like chorus, flange, phaser, all have similar aspects depending on how they're set up. I do like the fact that both guitar players are playing something completely different, but it goes together really well. And it gives it like a movement. It's very dynamic sounding. And it also breaks up the whole song. And then the tom drops too. And that's another part where it feels like it's a halftime feel. And here really the tempo does go down. Yeah, he's doing it more snare and double kick. Yeah, there's a lot of atmosphere right there. A lot. Especially with the guitars and drums. And you can hear how they changed it up a little bit. Put some harmonics in there. Also, the one guitarist is putting almost like a lead part in there to embellish the vocal. It's pretty cool, which isn't like that on the album at all. You can hear him more left side, right there. Yeah, that's a wah pedal that he's using because it's like wow, wow, wow. Just going with the rhythm. You had to put it rolling there. Now they're doing like a double time that very cool. I know they're getting toward the end of the song and I've been yapping a lot. There's a lot of things that they're doing live that they changed up from the album, which I appreciate that because sometimes when you hear the song the same way every damn time you hear it, it gets old, and especially if you're the one playing it every night. So I want to say it wasn't really a lead part. What's his name? I don't even know his name. I'm terrible with names. The taller dude. I want to say his last name's Root, James or Jim. I think he was in Stone Sour too. Yeah, he had a cool part where he's doing like octaves, and then he did like a cool like arpeggio legato run at the very end of that where he's like and then going right back into the rhythm. It's also playing a Telecaster. I just want to say, if you liked my reaction, please like, comment, subscribe. This is for my YouTubers. I'm going to make this short and sweet because I talked a lot. This was a really good performance. It sounded really good, really tight. There wasn't any instruments that you could not hear. There's nothing that was buried. There's nothing that sounded like really out of place. The vocals were in key with the backup vocals actually sounded a little better because they're more aggressive than they are on the album. Overall, it just fucking rocked, man. It really did. Never heard this song like this. Okay, I seen them live, but they didn't play it like this. They played it more straightforward when I seen them. Even though I think this was the tour that I seen them on, maybe. This was so long ago, really. And I don't really remember much of it when I seen them. Anyway, So yeah. All right, guys. See you in the next one.